Hey everybody, welcome back to Me on Things and Stuff. Today I wanted to share some more Mandela effects with you guys. Remember to like and share this video and subscribe to stay up on future videos from our channel. But if you didn't know, Mandela effects are when many people remember things in a way that they never actually were. Now these aren't brand or logo changes or edits, etc. These memories are of things that never were, at least not in this reality. The examples of the Mandela effect that I picked out for you today has at least a few on it that were brand new to me, and I'm really excited to share them with you guys, so let's get started. And right off the bat, let's get this out of the way because this one makes my eyes angry just looking at it. Etch-a-Sketch. I remember these things and I'm sure you do too. These are still very popular toys, but as I'm looking back on this piece of childhood history, something strikes me as very wrong. The dashes are gone. It used to be, I would swear to it, etch dash a dash sketch. But now, well, just look. No dashes. I know those dashes were there before. I'm sure of it. But let me know how you remember it, because this makes a lot of missing dashes from logos. If you follow Mandela's, you know that. My favorite is the Kit Kat missing dash. That definitely used to be there. I know that that was there. But this is another case of missing dashes, so let me know what you think about it. The next one has to do with a classic 80s cult hit movie, They Live, and it has to do with the title of the movie. And this is another case of missing punctuation. I and many others remember the title of this film being They Live! Exclamation point. But not anymore or ever according to this timeline, because look, the exclamation point is gone now. Everywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere anymore on official merchandise. The next one that I'm going to go over with you guys is a spelling one. It has to do with the laundry additive OxiClean. How do you remember the Oxy and OxiClean being spelled? Now, I remember when Billy Mays pushed this stuff, and I remember it being OXY. But I and many others are apparently wrong because it's OXI. They say it was never spelled OXY at all. Another spelling one, and this one has to do with a famous historical figure, Tesla. Now, how was Tesla's first name spelled? This one surprised me because I'm a big fan of Tesla's work, and I was among those saying his first name wrong. It's Nikola. I and many others had added an I on the end. I thought it was Nikolai Tesla. But no, it's Nikola Tesla apparently. Well, it always has been. Now for another history one. Remember the famous Tiananmen tank boy that stood up to the tanks in the famous picture? Do you remember what happened to him after the picture was taken? Many people, myself included, thought that they ran him down. But no. He even climbed up on the tanks. They didn't run him over. He lived, at least past the point of that picture. I don't know what happened to him directly after that, but the tanks didn't run him down. The next one that I'm going to cover in this video is from another classic film. This time, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. This one surprised me. Was the film The Birds in color, or was it in black and white? I remember black and white, so it surprised me to find out that The Birds was filmed in glorious Technicolor. Now for a Bible Mandela effect. I like the Bible Mandelas, but I have to lean on others because my Bible knowledge isn't too strong. But I thought that I knew how many wise men there were. 3. I thought for sure it was 3 wise men, but turns out the Bible doesn't actually specify how many wise men there were. So it could have been 3, could have been 7 too, though. That strikes me as weird. But again, I don't know much about the Bible and Bible history, so it wouldn't surprise me too much to find out that it never was specified. But I thought it was. I thought it was 3 wise men. I was pretty sure of it. The next one I'm sure we can all agree on. How many members were in the Jackson 5? That's got to be a trick question, right? Jackson 5. The answer's in the name. 5. 5 members in the Jackson 5. I'm sure of it, or I was, but it turns out it's 6. You have, of course, Michael. Then you have Jermaine on bass guitar, Randy on percussion instruments, Tito on lead guitar, Jackie on tambourines, and Marlon also on tambourines. There were 6 members in the Jackson 5. That blows me away. But I guess Jackson 6 isn't as catchy as Jackson 5. and Joe Jackson was quite the promoter and terrible father, but that's for another kind of video. For this next one, think back on your childhood and that bear that would teach us all about fire safety. What was his name? Smokey the Bear, right? Well, wrong again. It's just Smokey Bear. It's never been Smokey the Bear at all. They say it's always just been Smokey Bear. Now that one really surprised me, but I could let it slide to bad memory maybe. But this last one that I'm going to get into today, though, there is no way that I'm remembering this one wrong. We have got to be in a different reality or dimension because this is definitely a change to reality as I know it, and it's from one of my favorite films of all time, E.T. Now, what this has to do with is the famous line, E.T. phone home. Everybody knows that. E.T. makes the little phone to call his planet to get his spaceship to come back and get him. It's the premise of the entire movie, E.T. phone home. Well, it turns out that's not the line. It's E.T. home phone. That's what he says. Not phone home, home phone. E.T. home phone. That makes my ears angry. Even now, as I'm saying it, recording this video, I know it was phone home. I know for a fact it was E.T. phone home. I would swear to it on a stack of Bibles. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And let me know what you think of the Mandelas we covered today, or some that you think we may have missed that we need to hit in a future video. I am very into these Mandela effects, and so are my viewers. So I'm excited to hear more Mandelas and do more of these videos so that we can cover this weird phenomenon and document it. But thanks for watching. This has been another Mandela Effect video from me on Things and Stuff. We'll see you guys again with our next video. Not sure what it's going to be. We're a little bit off the wall here, but that's all in the title, Me on Things and Stuff. We do a little bit of everything. But thanks for watching. If you shared, thank you. We'll see you again next time right here.